Oregon faces three grand challenges: forest health, jobs, and lack of affordable housing. The forest health crisis is well known. We have about 5.2 million acres need of some sort of resilience treatment. The Oregon Mass Timber Coalition was recently awarded $41.4 million from the U.S. Economic Development Agency through the Department of Commerce for a Build Back Better Regional Challenge grant. The tour that we proposed in May, the Forest to Frame tour, is really about showing the pieces and how they connect to building a supply chain that starts in the woods, goes to manufacturing, and produces affordable mass timber housing at the end. So we started at the Port of Portland's new mass timber roof, which is a very big commitment to mass timber and the future of Oregon, but also ties to Oregon's past. There's 2.2 million board feet of Doug fir in the roof at the Portland airport. All of it sourced from within the region and all of it manufactured from within the region. They've been able to trace the stories of where the wood comes from, so they've highlighted this level of transparency, and this iconic placemaking serves as an inspiration for what's possible with mass timber. We visited the Detroit district of the Willamette National Forest to see how our forests are faring and to explore this idea of how the demand for mass timber can contribute to forest health and rural job creation. Forests in the Northwest, many of them have missed a number of fire cycles and are suppressed, and that's part of the reason why we have large and explosive wildfires. And as you can see from the core that we pull out of this suppressed Doug fir, once this stand was thinned, the trees started to grow quicker, grow faster, and have more vigor. And also that stand is then more resilient to future wildfires. So mass timber is a new and innovative advanced wood product. And bringing that kind of product development into the world is not an easy task. There's a lot of risks that are involved. So we have an applied research and development partnership through the University of Oregon and Oregon State University at the Tallwood Design Institute to provide that very direct applied research and development for both design and manufacturing. A highlight of the tour was visiting Frere's mass plywood mill in Lyons, Oregon. Frere's is a 100-year-old company with operations in plywood, cogeneration, and now mass plywood, which is a unique product. Frere's worked closely with the Tallwood Design Institute to bring the mass plywood product into the marketplace, and it was the first new green build in the wood product sector in Oregon in 20 years. At a cost of about $45 million, it was a substantial investment and really put this product on the map and is creating all sorts of interesting possibilities. One of the benefits of mass timber, and mass plywood particularly, is that it's made with veneer, so they can use smaller diameter logs and the process is more efficient. There's a great connection to their raw material and forest health because of the small diameter that they need for their supply chain is the same material that needs to come out of our woods to make forests healthier. So one of the other stops, we visited Timber Lab, which is a spin-off of Swinnerton Builders. And Timber Lab really responded to the need to have greater detailing and CNC manufacturing with the installation of mass timber elements. They could speed up the whole process and add value to mass timber construction. And as most of you probably know, the speed of construction is an important part of the value proposition for mass timber. Another stop along the tour was Terminal 2, owned by the Port of Portland. So Terminal 2 is an old wood products facility. It's a 53-acre site along the Willamette River near downtown Portland. And it's the site that the port is attempting to turn into a mass timber campus. One of the exciting things that happened at Terminal 2, it was the site of the Mass Casitas demonstration units, which were funded by the Oregon State Legislature for the tune of $5 million. Forest health byproducts from the Willamette National Forest were manufactured by Frere's and turned into mass plywood panels, and then those were then turned into affordable demonstration housing by Hacienda CDC at Terminal 2. It's the connections across the supply chain and the innovation which is going to allow us to address our problems of forest health, job creation, and lack of affordable housing. We invite you all to engage with our effort, reach out, and be a part of the journey.